Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jose. It's back with Justice Idiots podcast, episode 9.
9.
Yeah. I'm being joined by.
Alex,
I'm gonna say that's where you say your name. Um, and we
give
also
me
have
time.
some.
Why do you always have to try to interrupt me?
I am not interrupting you. It's just like it's an awkward silence, and like I feel kind of bad. So you know, maybe just like speed up or something.
Oh my god.
Okay. We're also being joined by someone in our recording recession room thing, but their microphone is broken, so it's like they'll be sending in periodical comments. We will read said comments. That way you don't be like, oh, why are they giggling? Even though we spent 15 minutes giggling last week. We got through an intro. Okay. So all of our stuff will be in the description, the same old, Instagram, Twitter. I actually tweeted something on my Twitter, so I'm proud of myself. Stop. We don't fight. Anyways, that's it. Also, this episode has been highly requested by our followers. Subscribe. People who listen. Help me out here.
Subscribers, followers.
Just the people that like us.
Yep.
We also have a new fan page, apparently, which I just saw make post about, which, as long as they don't create fandoms, because that's what this episode's about, it's okay.
Oh god.
That's it for the intro, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna get started on some
Topic
fandoms.
of this episode are fandoms.
Yeah, it's very, very. These are fandoms. Some are good.
Some are questionable.
And by good, I mean they're questionable. And then some are extremely questionable. And then some are just plain
very
get
scary.
Out. Yeah, just like get out. We'll be focusing on 5 out of 12.
How many are there? Oh, 12?
Well, there's more than 12, but those are the only 12 I have on the list because I'm a lazy bum who forgot to add them all. SMP means survival multiplayer. Oh, I thought it was like super massive people. Super massive people that we're creating that as a new thing. Basically, we're gonna be focusing on 5: My Hero Academia, BTS, The Vampire Diaries, Quackity, because mainly the Dream Team, but Quackity is part of the Dream Team, so that's cool. And then Honest, because they were requested. I don't know BTS that well. So that's gonna mainly be Alex. So, yes. Yeah.
Which one are we starting on?
I was saying we can start off with My Hero, like start off bad.
Start off with the worst one.
These are all kind of bad. Okay, well you can't because Unis Honest and My Hero, to be honest, to me they're the same amount of bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because My Hero, it's all like this person is strong, like like oh they need to make this person this way, this like all that, and then Unis Honest, it's like there's lore where there isn't lore. Okay, so we're gonna start with My Hero to get the worst out of the way, and then maybe do BTS because you know BTS.
Yeah, I'll do BTS next.
I'm gonna look up some fandom pages just so we have material. Oh God. If by the end of this podcast you guys see that we're irritated or angry, you should understand. You requested this. This will be a 2+ part series. Might be 3, depending if people want more. But as of right now, it's a 2-parter. So, yeah. I also kept my promise I made last week as um I
Watching
attempted
more.
yeah, thank you. Watching more oh dear lord. I just clicked on a fandom page and it brought me to the comments and people are already cussing each other out.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. So we did someone made fun of Mineta.
Oh my God.
Okay, so yeah, I watched a little bit of Dream Recipe. Kind of hard to get through, but I did it while listening to. Well, I listened to it as I was doing my math homework. So yeah,
Again with
but
you and listening to it while doing math.
yeah, I got a lot of math done to be honest. Actually, I got like 4 pages done. I only have 12 left. I'm
So
not a
many
really good
math
student.
pages.
Yeah. Well, each page has like 4 or 5 pages of like problems or notes, but it's like 12 assignments.
Mm.
So, yeah. Oh, I just hurt myself. I think I just cut my ear. Oh well.
Ow.
Yeah. Ow. Oh well. I'm gonna pass this over to Alex.
Where to start off with the My Hero Academia fandom? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Also known as Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah, whatever
Just
you
in
call
case.
it, Boku no Hero, My Hero, whatever you call it.
It's
I
the
just say
same
My
thing.
Hero.
Yeah, because it's quicker.
Yeah. Oh my God. One thing about this fandom, I don't know if you are into like the cosplay community,
I'm not into
but
the cosplay community, but
like if
I
you,
know about it.
yeah,
I know a lot about it. Yeah.
there's like so many layers about the My Hero fandom. Just one of them
Yeah.
alone could be about the cosplay community.
Yeah. There's the I don't want to say do not. Okay, that word right there. That's like do not.
Train. That word, train.
Do not look that word up at all. I'm gonna have to bleep that
I would
out to be
just
honest.
put that under the shipping community. Just
Yeah,
people
I'm gonna
who
bleep
ship.
out. I'm gonna bleep out that word and shipping community. The shipping community is basically they grab characters, ship them together, and then get mad at people when people say that's not a real ship or that can't happen. It's not canon. It's not legal. It's not legit or whatever. And then it
Hmm.
gets really toxic that way. Uh,
Which is
I know.
another thing that happened with the. Didn't like people threaten the creator?
Yeah, so I was about to say they threatened the creator by saying if like they didn't make these ships happen, stuff would happen. Like a whole mess of things. And it sucks because it's a really good anime and manga if you read it and stuff. It's really great, but people can't get into it because of the shipping community as well as the Voltron creators. Poor Voltron creators. I never watched Voltron.
That's another fandom.
Let's add that to the list, shall we? But yeah, I know there's what do you call those? The people that say, "Are they stronger than this person?" or "They can't beat this person." That community.
Oh, the verses, like the people that make
Yeah,
those
stupid.
battles or versus
Oh,
one.
Midoriya only lost to Todoroki because he let him win, or something like that, or like Bakugo can't beat Todoroki. Give me female. Or Mineta's the strongest.
Oh my God.
Can we just say Mineta has the worst and absolute worst and useless quirk?
Quirk.
All he does is he has these purple sticky balls on his head that he throws. If he pulls too much up, and they stick like harder than glue. And if he pulls off too much, his scalp starts to bleed. No one cares, okay? You're the weakest member. You're the most annoying member. You're a perv. No one likes you. Just leave.
Just leave. I don't understand why some people
How he
might
got
have him.
accepted into MHA, I will never understand. Okay, for the entrance exam, it was a test, and then it was also where they had to fight the giant robots. How he managed to pass the test when he was flunking that class and kept asking for help, I will never understand. As well as the fact that he managed to beat the robots. How did he beat the robots? Because only, who was it? It was Todoroki and what's her name? Not Yagorozu. The other lady. The other one. I don't remember her name. Was it Yagorozu? Okay, there was like 2 or 3 characters that came in off of recommendation, so they only had to take the written exam. It was Todoroki and
Momo is the person's quirk.
Help me out.
Momo.
I don't remember. I'm looking. Momo. There we go. Momo. Momo and not Ochako. Ochako also did the thingy, but Momo. It was Yayorozu. Oh, okay. I'm slow. But yes, those 2. They just took the written exam because they got like the thingy. I'm actually look it up. Hold on. It vamped for a while I look this up.
All right. I don't understand why some people would. I don't understand why some people would have Mineta as their favorite character. I don't understand that.
In fact, plenty of fans don't understand how Mineta even got into the Heroes course. But the explanation is simple. The goal in the entrance exam was to INCAPACITATE was to stop the foe villain robots, so Mineta stuck his paws to the ground and walls, essentially setting traps that would render the robots immobile.
That's it.
So all he did was throw sticky glue things at people, and that worked.
Stop.
Okay, then how come Deku didn't do that? He could have just grabbed the thingy and threw the thingy. Oops, spoilers! Ooh, I just read a whole bunch of spoilers, and I am now upset with myself, because I just read season 4 spoilers. Or season 5, or whatever season it is. I can't unsee it now. Mineta is easily the most hated character in MHA, and it's not hard to see why. He's a pervert that's useless.
That's basically it. He's a pervert who's useless, and
his sole reason for being is to be the token pervert of the class who sexually harasses his female classmates at every turn.
I don't like that trope, just the pervert in an anime. Like, why?
Yeah, there are some that are
funny.
That are at least there are some that have some sort of humor, and it's
yeah,
not good.
But Mineta's
humor.
Not one of them.
No, he's not one of them. I know Pervy Sage. He's funny only because, like, who did Mineta marry? What? Oh, that's a human being, Norman Mineta. Oh, that's why is Deku hated? There's a fandom page about why Deku sucks. Deku will seem boring and too basic to people, since he's the hero of justice and such. His motives and background are not too endearing to them. He is a pure-hearted person that may be viewed as a perfect and flawless character, even humane and unrelatable. But many people hate him for being a crybaby, and here are the reasons why.
Oh
and then there's blah dee blah 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 blah. But I just found 4 fandom pages all talking about why they hate Mineta, and I agree with those. See, not all fandoms are bad. Who else did we want to talk about? Who else? Oh, what is his face? What is his name? The dude with the tail.
Dude with the tail.
The dude with the tail. You know who I'm talking about? Kaminari's the dude with the electricity. Ida's the one with the speedness. Who's the dude with the tail?
This.
Oh well,
Wait.
people think he's useless only because that's his entire thing. It's just a tail, and that they say that how come it's deemed as a quirk if it's just a tail that he uses to like sit on or whatever. And then people attack him by saying, you know that one hero that's in the not in the business course, but in the history course where his thing is to he like makes once people speak to him, they like the dude that he fought in the exam. Spoiler: the dude that he fought and lost against in the festival thing. You know what I'm talking about? The guy that almost beat Deku, but then Deku broke his finger and then he won.
Purple haired dude.
Shinzo, and that's what the I'm looking up Shinzo. Yeah, that dude. Yes, Shinzo. Him. They're saying that he should have gotten into it other than Dude with the Tail because Dude with the Tail literally lost to him, even though like this guy's thing is to manipulate others, which means he can very easily be a hero and just as easily be a villain. In fact, there's a fandom group that wants him to be a villain. And there's and then there's another freaking spoiler. Alright, well I can't read anymore at Fandoms. So let's move on. Unless you have something you would like to add to My Hero.
Well, this is not anything else about the fandom.
Well, I mean, you could just say if it's about My Hero, it's relevant.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody out there has read the manga, but one thing I know people are kind of upset about from the difference from the manga and anime is like the creator of My Hero made the like body proportions of the female students to be realistic, but then when they turned it into the anime, they just got like generic anime female proportions, and people were like, why did you do that?
Yeah, they were attacking the animators. I read that. That was actually many female people. And then it sparked an argument within the fandom because many men were saying, many people who actually preferred that were saying it's okay, like it's anime. What did you expect from anime? And then they attacked the creator, saying it's your anime and you didn't stop. It's your thing and you didn't stop it from becoming what it was. I read a bunch of that.
I wouldn't say it's the creator's fault. Like it's just not, something that happened.
Yeah. Like what was she supposed to do? Make sure, hey, those are too big. Shrink them. But yeah. We could keep going on and on about My Hero, but we still have
other topics.
Yeah. You want to? They made them slimmer in the anime, not from the ones that I've seen. In the ones that I've seen, they compared pages of the manga to the anime, and the ones in the anime were much bigger than in the manga. We can't talk too much about it because it's very not PG. I want to flag this as mature content. No, I'm kidding. So you could get started with BTS while we're having this argument in chat.
BTS. So here's the thing. I was in the BTS fandom years ago, but then I left because of how toxic it was getting. So here, and I had to do more research about it because there's still drama going on.
Yeah, didn't the group get disbanded? Something like I read. Yeah, I read that they got disbanded because of rumors of it was sexual assault or rape or something, and then all the
I didn't read about that.
once again, I was reading this from a fandom page, because I don't care enough to like really, really, really dive in deep. I just wanted to know why they got disbanded. So I started asking people on Twitter, asking people on Instagram, asking people on TikTok, like, everywhere where there's all these fan things. And people were saying something like one of the members got accused of rape or sexual assault, so the group had to disband to save face or something like that. And then they were saying, no, bring them back. I don't know. It
Are you
could be
sure that's
wrong.
BTS and not a different group? Because I know something like that happened in a different group.
They call themselves BTS stans.
Okay.
So
That's.
I don't know. That's why I brought it up with you, because I wanted to see if it was true. Apparently, it wasn't. That's
I
totally.
don't know. I'm still not up to date with all the
Google it.
stuff that went down.
Google it.
What am I supposed to Google?
Google, why did BTS get disbanded?
Almost this.
So hey guys, how's your day been? I hope it's been good. If it hasn't,
It just says about like they were getting strained physically, emotionally, and mentally. I don't see anything about like them being accused for something.
interesting.
I would understand that because
Yeah.
idol fandom is just very
Oh
draining.
my god, it's hard to be. I assume an idol, because many people, like, when you see them, they're just like that's why lots of famous people um, are socially like gone. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
they can't be like in the light, so they have to leave it.
Yeah.
So they go back to the shadows.
If you want to know, for viewers out there, if you want to know if you're into idol groups or like you want to see how hard it can be, there's like a documentary. And anybody knows the show Agretzko, the third season is about how the main character gets into a group and how toxic fandoms can be.
In fact, there was actually a movie I was watching on Netflix, not sponsored, but basically she was a girl who wasn't liked by anyone, like at all. She was like hated, people make fun of her, all these things. All of a sudden, she sang on a show, like really, like she sang, like homegirl could sing type of sing, and she got famous, and everybody wanted to talk to her. And she goes to school. Her friend that she was friends with before did something or said something. I didn't watch the whole movie. I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy researching stuff for our episode last week. Um, so basically, after everyone found out she could sing and everyone like realized that, then they started talking about her at school, and then everyone wanted to be friends with her. And she didn't like it because she went from being the nobody to now everybody wanted to be with like her. And it can
Mm-hmm.
show just how differently um, people treat you, because she started
Yeah.
getting everything. Like her grades from her teachers drastically improved. She was trending on like all these social media. It's a really good movie. I liked it, but I didn't really watch all of it. It's called Fierce, I think. Pretty good. It was in Polish, I believe, and there's an English voiceover, but like some of the acting is pretty bad in the English version. But yeah, I believe we're trying to rush to these guys. If you really want us to discuss it more, let us know. You can leave it in the comments or tweet at me or DM me or whatever. Just get a hold of us somehow. If you want to shoot an email, that's on you. But yeah, let's move on to.
I'm scrolling through this article and then it just changes the subject to their coffee addiction and what coffees they order. I don't want. I didn't come here for BTS's coffee orders. Thank you very much.
That's actually kind
But
of scary.
what?
That people paid so much attention to them, they know their coffee orders.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't think about it, did you?
Well, it's because, like, I've always hear people talk about, like, K-pop idols' coffee drinks. I
Yeah.
didn't really question anything about it.
I remember in a previous podcast we had discussed when is it okay to have pictures and videos and stuff. We can talk about it again in a later time, but for now we need to zoom through these. Let's move on to Vampire Diaries, which shouldn't take long, but I know that the Unis Honest and Dream Team one is going to take like an hour, so because there's a lot
This
to
is all
say.
for you now, because I don't know anything about Vampire Diaries.
Yeah. Okay. So the fandom is kind of okay, but it's also kind of weird. There are multiple relationships that go on through. Once again, people, there's gonna be lots of besides BTS, but for My Hero, Vampire Diaries, well, technically, Una's Honest, they're not spoilers anymore. Anyways, you had to be there.
Literally, you had to
Yeah,
be
you
there.
literally had to be there. But for shows, for example, Haikyuu, My Hero, Star Trek, Vampire Diaries, etc. Um, you may or may not get spoilers because lots of the fandoms are based off of sections of the show. For example, there are many different relationship fandoms of like Elena being with Damon.
Devon.
Being with Damon or Stefan or Stefan.
Stefan.
And then there's Caroline and Stefan and Caroline and Alaric. There's a lot going on. Stefan and Caroline having kids. It's it's a whole lot of. I don't really want to get into it just in case you haven't seen it, but there's so many groups of people saying this ship is better than this ship, and then there's arguments over saying, no, this is good for this person. I've participated in a few arguments only because, not that I cared, but that's tough.
That's rough, buddy.
But basically, I wanted to hear their opinions as to why that ship was better than another ship, or so on and so forth. Not everyone had good, like, actual reasons why. It was more
reasons.
It was more of
I just like the ship.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh, they were so cute together. Okay, but that's not a reason.
Oh, yeah, that's not a reason.
That's not a reason.
What's the compatibility?
Okay? For example, say person A and person B, right? Person A and person B. They look really cute for each other, with each other, but person B is too toxic for person A. But because they're so cute, people are trying to force them together. But person A is actually in love with person C, and person C loves them back. But because person A and B are a cuter ship, everyone's going to be like, oh, that's better than another one.
Oh.
So then person C has to get with person E. And then person D is just there.
Person D is just there. It's the rebound.
It's the rebound, yeah. But that's pretty much how ships go in that show. I've actually said that, for example, say person B makes person A better than if like person C was with person A, then I would say person A and B are good because person B strives to be better when they're with person A. You know? Like, it's still kind of toxic, but it's better than whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm. I understand this whole shipping thing.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yep. I would know from other fandoms I've been just shipping wars are just, oh my god.
I actually, when I was a sophomore, we started a shipping war in class, only
Oh my
because
god.
my friend had watched a show that I had also watched, and I asked him what does he prefer, and then he started talking about it, and then someone else started talking about it, and then someone else started talking about it, and then someone else started talking about it, and then my entire section of the class was just arguing over which ship was better. And my thing was,
Oh
sure,
god.
they may be cute, but are they really good for each other?
Are they
Like, he's
compatible? Are
toxic.
they.
Exactly. And people are like, that doesn't matter, they're cute. I don't
What the.
understand. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Of course it matters.
You're
Whether
just
some
glorifying toxic relationships.
It is glorifying abusive relationship. That's domestic violence right there, fam. I mean, yeah, I get it.
It's
They're
not
vampires. They're
healthy.
dead, and they could always regen, but it's still domestic violence. Doesn't matter whether you're immortal and you can't die. It's still domestic violence. That's like saying, it's fine. He'll get over it. It doesn't matter. It's domestic violence. The scars that hurt the most are the ones you can't see. Mic drop. Moving on. Let's do the Dream Team stuff. Yay!
Yeah.
Um,
He sounds so excited.
I know, right? So I was watching. There's a few archive channels that I had sent to obviously Justice Idiots, so we could all watch them. I started watching some streams, and I wanted to see the evolution of it. So I watched the newest one that I saw. Um, by the way, some of those streams are like 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours long, and I was like, oh dear lord, I don't have
Oh
the
god.
attention span to sit through it. I'm currently at an hour and a half into the first stream, so I'm watching it. I'm getting it. But as I said, they're pretty like they're just monotone, and then randomly
Mm-hmm.
laugh loudly or react really loudly to something, and then they die back down again. So Uh, there's that. But many of the people are upset because as of we're recording this, which is the Wednesday, apparently today was the last day that it's supposed to go on. Like it's ending today.
Mm.
Like all the storylines for everyone are ending today because Tommy and Tubbo are supposed to be fighting them today. If you're watching this, it's spoilers. Well, too bad. You guys probably have already seen it. And if you haven't, you better watch it because I haven't seen it and I don't know what happens. But at the end of today, if either of them die, they're done. And then Tommy says that he might not continue streaming because he's more of a YouTuber than a streamer.
Yeah, I heard that. Like he said, oh, if I die, I might not come to the Dream SMP anymore.
No, like they said, like because regardless of whether he lives or dies, today's the ending of it.
Ah,
And that's
yeah.
what I didn't understand. I kept saying, well, I mean, Dream might continue on. They're like, yeah, that doesn't matter. And I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't matter? Dream has 3 lives. What's his face has 2 lives. Like, people have lives still. And they're like, yeah, but it still ends. And I was like, okay. So, um, in fact, the streams that I'm watching are before it became a role play series. It was literally just a genuine survival. They would just mess around. And it's cool, but I need to get the history because the reason why I'm saying that is because um, episode 35, that's what they call themselves, is the day that Dream declares war on Dream SMP. So,
Mm.
um, that's going to be an interesting thing to watch. But you can see how it started off as just, hey, my friends and I are building stuff, and then it eventually started slowly becoming roleplay.
Mm-hmm.
That's 35 episodes. That's a giant leap. But apparently it's all ending today, which I guess it's kind of sad for the people. But many people that I saw in the Twitch chat when he said that some people were nice. They were like supportive, and a lot of people were like upset and saying, "Why would you have to stop?" I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm gonna stop. What? Like it was bad. And then when people were posting stuff about it, saying like he's more of a like when they quoted his thing, like they clipped it and posted it on TikTok and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You still got so many people in the comments saying, "Why is he doing that? He's just ruining his following. Does he not care about us? He's just doing it because he wants to do it." Yeah, exactly right. He's doing it
He's
because he
doing
wants
it because
to.
he wants to.
It's his. It's it's
It's his
him.
content.
Exactly.
He
That's
can
like
do whatever
saying
he wants.
that's like people telling us we can't make our podcast anymore or our goals for the future. We have our list of things we want to do. We can't do those. It's our content. We can do what we want, but like, eh,
Yeah.
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 So, no, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say like when like content creators want to change from stuff that they're popular for, I
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
audience
say.
are gonna just be like either,
Why?
oh, okay, do what you want, or like, why would you do this? This is
There's
your
no
best
in
content,
between.
why would
Yeah,
you change?
there's exactly no like there's no in between. For example, I even I saw this over a YouTuber that I used to watch back in the day, Sunday, when he cut his hair. Like he grew his hair out for years because he had a receding hairline and he was slowly going bald and he just didn't want his hair to like be gone. So he decided to cut his hair. And so many people started giving him hate for it. It's his hair, but they said he shouldn't have done it. And there was
It's his
arguments
hair,
going on.
it's his
It's his hair. He
body.
has to live with it. But people, just because they didn't want to stare at him without that long hair for 20 minutes, started getting mad. If you didn't want to stare at his hair, then just cover up his face cam. It's in the same place every single video, so just tape a piece of paper to it. Instead of like venting about it or attacking the creator, there are solutions you can always do. And if you really don't like the content, I'm talking to you three haters that keep downvoting our stuff. If you don't like the content, it's simple. Just don't watch it. Like,
That's simple.
I understand if, like, you want to suggest changes, but instead of, disliking it, you could say, hey, I would like something else. Instead of just saying, I don't like it. Goodbye. Like, okay, dislikes are a way so we know what is good and what isn't. But you also have a mouth and a brain that's capable of thinking in incredible thoughts. And if you can't do that, well, buddy, sucks to be you. That was intended for the people that keep downvoting our stuff. So, I don't know who you are, but you know who you are. And you know what you've been doing. You don't even
Your
give us a
actions
chance.
have consequences.
Like, I could see how long you guys watched the videos for. Like, when I barely posted the Dream SMP video, it was up for 2 minutes. People got the notification and then disliked it. I can see that they only watched for 29 seconds. Okay? I saw that. Alright? I'm not blind. Well, I mean, I am. But, like, I could see the stats. It's a thing that we, as content creators, can do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care about the stats, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna hate, at least give it a chance. I was just letting that sink in for a bit. No one even, I didn't even breathe. I just went, I just held my breath and just, waited. So, along with the whole Quackity and all that stuff, people are upset because if it doesn't continue, they can't see Quackity. Or, they will, but, not all of his stuff. They won't see Rambo, they won't. And here's the thing. I get it that you guys are upset that one of your something you enjoy is leaving. And it sucks. It's really, it's hard. It's going to be a hard, thing to do to transition from seeing it to not seeing it. But you can't take away the memories. You know what I'm doing, don't you?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, are you doing this on purpose for our
yeah,
next topic?
yeah. It's like,
That's why I started laughing.
yeah, I know. That's what I was like. You know what I'm doing, don't you? Because it's not that just because it's my favorite thing, it's gone. Like it's not always gone. You know, those people still make content. They still create things, and in fact, now that that thing is over, they have more time to devote to things that they want. Hold on, let me finish. So
Okay.
just because Quackity is not going to be doing the dream, if it ends, we're unsure whether it's going to end or not. If it ends, it doesn't mean Dream is going to stop making videos with Quackity or George is going to stop being. Well, obviously not because they're part of the Dream Team. But just because they're not doing that doesn't mean they're going to stop talking to those people. It just means they won't upload those specific videos. It's the finale, but it's not the end of them. And I've thought about our end for JUI, but that's not going to happen for, God, years into the future. And even then, I think we'll still make occasional stuff. It's not going to be like, oh, we're done with it. Let's just, like, throw it away. If it's something you care about, you're going to keep it going. So just
Mhm.
because it's ending today, or I should say Wednesday because this is being uploaded on Sunday, just because it was gone on Wednesday doesn't mean it's going to not be alive. Because it's going to be alive inside of you, inside of your brain, inside of your memories, and inside of your heart because it's a part of you. Now, speaking of things that are
Speaking
gone,
of,
speaking of things that are gone but not forgotten, let's bring it
ah,
over to Unis Honest, which is Latin for 1 year. Now, Alex, would you like to give our listeners a little brief description of why Unis Honest was?
Unis Honest, a channel created by two YouTubers, Markiplier, also known as Mark, or Crank Gameplays, Ethan.
Or Eve, as he's more widely
Eve,
known.
yeah, people know him as Eve now.
And actually, in fact, Eve was started by Unis Honest in one of those videos called Ethan learns from
Yes,
yeah,
Ethan
Ethan
learns how to read.
Ethan learns through how to read, yeah, using hooked on phonics or something. But Ethan
Yeah.
learns how to read. That episode, that was fun. That was a good episode. By the way, guys, you can't find them on YouTube anymore. They deleted their stuff. So if you're late, oh well.
Oh well, should have
Okay,
been
but
there.
yeah, you should have been there. You missed it. I think there's a few archive channels which are going against everything they stand for. But don't worry, they
Yeah.
will be taken down because Mark does have a lawyer. So if you want to watch
Yeah.
it, watch it. As if you're gonna look at those archive channels, which I really hope you don't, just take it in now because it's gonna be gone. Now continue. Sorry,
Yeah.
didn't mean to interrupt.
They created a channel together, Unis Honest, where they had 1 year. Just they posted videos every day for that 1 year, and after that year was over, they would delete everything. That was the whole thing. They're gonna delete the channel after a year.
Sorry.
But near like the end, like when, like what was it, a month or two?
2 months before
People,
it ended,
yeah,
people. No, say what you say. I feel like I've been
uh,
talking too much. Go ahead.
people were thinking that there was lore that,
Oh
cause
no, the lore has been there since like day one, but it
oh
didn't
okay,
really blow up until 2 months.
yeah, cause
Um, no, go ahead. I'm just pulling up all the lore that I found. The the fandom pages for UA are still up,
uh huh,
and they're actually still being added to, as of when I checked it like yesterday. Um, or they just
wow,
haven't reposted or whatever. But basically, so the whole thing with UA, as Alex said, was that they wanted to create content every single day for a full year. So it was 365 videos, which means the day that it started was also the next year that would be the day that it ended. And it ended with a 12-hour live stream that started at noon until midnight, and then they actually deleted it. Except for my phone, which for some reason, when I deleted it, it restarted the entire thing, so I got to watch it again, which is actually pretty sad because I already knew how it was going to end. So a lot of people, I think like 3 million people were really cool with the whole idea at the beginning of like it's gone, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's amazing that people were like, that's okay. But
Yeah.
there was,
A
um,
lot of people.
yeah, especially towards the end, who, even though they knew it was ending, tried to find ways for it not to end. In fact, they
Mm-hmm.
even got Markiplier's mom, Mama Plier, to ask them to stop it. Remember that episode? Saying, a
Yeah.
lot of my Instagram followers have been telling me to tell you guys to not do it. And then she said, you shouldn't do it. Like, you should keep it going or whatever. To which they said, sorry, like, it's the thing, we can't do that. Um,
It's basically the whole point. They're gonna delete it.
yeah, okay. Have Fandom Wiki pulled up of UA. um, what would you like to start at?
What do you mean?
Like,
Because I was just talking about how people were thinking about lore and thinking, oh, it's not gonna stop. The time's gonna stop.
yeah, okay. Um,
Or
steering
somebody's gonna
clear
stop
to
the
no.
clock.
Ethan was honest while Mark was honest. Let an expression for remember to die, which no, it's actually memento mori isn't remember that you have to die. It's remember death, which
Yeah.
people like. It's a phrase that means remember that you have to die, but it really means remember death.
Mm-hmm.
A day after actually that they deleted, like the legitimately the day after they they did they like did their not the were they called the post mortem videos, the after death videos.
Mm-hmm.
um
No, the day after it ended,
oh wait, people
Mark.
could re-upload with permission because it says no, I don't remember, no, he didn't say that.
No.
The fandom page says Mark also stated that he would be issuing copyright takedowns to any re-uploads of his deleted content without his permission. He said no one is allowed to re-upload, period. The only thing you can re-upload are fan-made edits. For example, where people who were grabbing all their favorite moments and spamming them into one video, that's okay. But people who
Mm-hmm.
just plain, like, re-upped it without changing anything to it, they couldn't do. So, that's number one, crossed off. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. The method aligned with Mark's idea of not everything being immortalized on the internet, and that the most treasured expertise lie with those unique, fleeting moments, tying it to innocence, simplicity. He didn't say that. He said more just like that. It wasn't saying. It was more of, yeah. See, this was updated 10 hours ago by one, two, three, four, 5 people. Five
Wow.
people updated it 10 hours ago. Wow. Basically, he said that not everything lasts forever. Like, even YouTube's getting deleted eventually, when Google gets rid of
Yeah.
it or whatever. So he was saying, like, you can't always count on things to always be there. Basically, you just needed your, thingy.
Memories?
There we go. Memories. Many things came off of that, actually. Norbert Moses was a channel that was there and then got taken down. Dear Lord, they almost hit 5 mil. Remember, they
Really?
said by the end of the thing they wanted like to hit like 4 million or something.
Mm-hmm.
The channel had 4.58 million subscribers and 867 million views before it was officially deleted.
Wow.
Okay,
Sorry,
here
I'm
we go.
eating.
Now that the channel has been deleted, none of the channel's content will be re-uploaded on their own channels, and all of the associated merchandise will no longer be available. Hence, they suggested the viewers create memories and their own unique experiences. Many viewers have actually recreated some of their stuff For example, the Dance of Italy was a thing that many people did on their own, and they tried adding to it. And a bunch of videos you could look up online were not tribute to Una's Honest, or it's like Una's Honest Remembrance or something, and people were like actually post things about it and stuff.
Mm.
They're both American, obviously. They were associated with Jacksepticeye, Dice Roll, Lixian TV, James Charles, and like they had plans for other people, but it was really just the two guest stars were Jacksepticeye twice because of the shopping and then the waxing video, and then James Charles. But they constantly did something new each year. There are many archives online due to the fact that they public stated that they have always planned to delete the channel, but which means that I remember that. Like they said, they found a bunch of their moments on archive stuff like blogs and things, and they're like, "We hope you're taking it down." But they didn't.
Yeah, they're like, we hope you delete it.
Some people believe that archive videos on YouTube will be targeted with copyright takedown requests. Mark stated edited clips will be allowed, but full unedited archives wouldn't. Blah de blah blah. And then there's a picture of Norbert Moses. There's a link to their first video, but it has an error thing because obviously it's deleted. The subscribers is deleted as well. 3 days after its launch, they uploaded the same. Wait, what? Oh, 3 days after they created it. That's why. I was like, what? To promote their channel, Mark changed his profile picture to a blank white, while gameplay screen changed to a blank black. After 2 days of that, they changed it back. And 1 year, blah de blah. Every video would earn somewhere within the million view range. Main channels. This type of success goes far beyond the already established success for both the characters' main channels. They were mainly attacking Eve right there, to be honest, because Mark has what, 20 million? Ethan only has like 2. Oh dear lord. And then it's
oh no.
This type of success, the uploads are primarily vlog type videos, which were funny, philosophical, kind of disgusting, but utterly wholesome. Let me finish. Some videos even had hidden codes or messages within them.
Ah, yes, the hidden codes and messages.
Here we go. The messages, the Lord. Videos have ranged from the 2 men seeing how many slaps it would take to cook a chicken, or to having a pea sauna. Some videos were dangerous, either thematically or literally, where they had tried to start an indoor fire to make s'mores, or when Mark literally broke his nose. Honest Honest was not a reflection of their content, nor was it even distantly related to the gaming channels, aside from links in video descriptions. Both creators played characters that were not themselves. Basically, they wore black and white clothing, which helped establish a balance between the two's unique personalities, as well as emulate the themes of hypnosis and dreaming. The characters frequently question life's meaning or lack of meaning in their videos. They also occasionally died or have their deaths implied, allowing them to have characters who can die while the character's main challenge remain unaffected. And there's a lot more blah stuff. There's all their stuff. Norbert Moses. Videography. Oh, and then there's all of their videos in order.
Wow.
Yeah. January when it's honest. And then cooking with bleep toys, purging our sins, hot dog to death, making our own kind of sensory deprivation tank, the good kind of cupping, the bad kind of cupping, the worst kind of cupping. Ethan will be kicked in the balls, doing each other's makeup in the dark, baby hand operation, Mark and Ethan summon a ghost, 2 2 1 lie, waxing edition. Poopsie sparkly critters. A slime surprise.
Oh god.
Play-Doh therapy, helium therapy. Play-Doh Thanksgiving. It is unknown how many videos and channels of re-uploads Mark and Ethan have taken down. But Ethan has reported that all of them are on their radars, and then it sends a link to his Twitter. Mid-November, DMCA claims were sent by Mark to 2+ websites containing all of his honest videos. However, some have speculated that these weren't actually Mark's claims, but just a fan.
The whole people re-uploading them.
They actually re-uploaded the video, The Deep End of Omegle Risky Boogaloo. Did you see that one?
No. Oh.
The one where they had to find each other on it?
I forgot about the Amigo one.
Yeah.
I didn't know it got deleted till you told me.
It got
That
deleted.
they had to delete it.
They had to delete it because, dear Lord, they hit so many milestones. Dear Evan Hansen was what I was going to say. I'm not even joking. I was about to say Dear Evan Hansen. But the reason they had to delete it was because it violated some like copyright or privacy stuff, so they had to get rid of it. First words. Ethan's first words were, "We live our lives by taking each second for granted." Mark's first words were, "But what would you do if you knew how much time you had left?" And then they ended it by saying, "See you on the other side." Click, dead. Ethan and Mark showed the viewers what was inside the coffin after hitting 1 million likes. Fans were upset before the final live stream as they believed the channel was set to end on the 15th, but it was deleted a day early due to the leap year. It was correct to end on November 14th, as the channel only intended to be around for 365 normal days, not the leap year's 366 days. I'm so glad they aren't including all of the lore. Oh, but they have a bunch of YouTube figurines, which is kind of sad because I wanted one, but they were sold out by the time I tried to get one.
Oh.
And Mark grew out his hair. The automatically uploaded recording of the goodbye live stream showing the final view count of 12 million. When it's on his YouTube, when it's on his website immediately following the channel's deletion. Oh, when it slowly descended. You remember that?
What slowly descended?
The website. Once it hit, like the clock hit 0, it zoomed out and slowly spun, and then it said the end.
Oh, yeah.
Look up videos of it.
At the website?
Promotion of videos. What happened? What about the website?
You said something about the website.
Yeah. If you look up stuff. Okay, that's what they're doing. People keep adding. Everyone is.
Somebody uploaded the whole live stream?
Yeah, it was a link that I just saw.
Oh god, I pressed it by accident. Get me out of here. I don't want to watch it.
They may have deleted the channel because 1 year's passed and decided to delete the thing.
Last moments of Unis on his website.
Yeah. Whether you're there from the beginning, or joined the long way. I'm thinking about starting a joke cult about Unas on ass. They spelled it wrong. Like, instead of it being U-S, they put A-S.
Wow.
Guys, we did it. Unis Honest is on the Hall of Fame. It's on the Hall of Fame? Since when? I'll never forget this channel. Can I just say the person who pointed the link to the first video, which by the way is the true original and is deleted as a reference in video help anyone. There's an original video with someone replaced with a duplicate, and since this happened after the channel was deleted, we couldn't get the right video back. Oh yeah, because of the links. Because it's a fandom page, anybody can edit it if they want to. Oh, it is in the Hall of Fame. It's in Wikitubia's Hall of Fame. It has more than 1 million. It's called. They are defined as vloggers, reactors. They are male and they're from the U.S. I remember when you used to look it up, it would say it was a pop channel. But now that we're done talking about it, what it actually was, let's do the fandoms, what they deleted. Okay, let's look it up. You are in this honest fandom lore. Okay, let's see.
Would you say the lore got more bigger because of Matt Pat's theory video?
Yeah, Matt Pat's theory video was pretty bad. I hope he did it as a joke, but
I'm
really,
pretty sure he did, but people actually took it seriously.
Because I know that even Mark and Ethan, or I should say Unis and Honest, actually said this isn't true. Like, there is no lore.
There's no lore.
Or there was a few videos where it was beautifully done to where, because they wanted to show that Ethan and Mark were completely different from Unis and Honest, to where it showed that they would, Ethan and Mark would be doing the normal, like, stupid video, whatever they were doing, and then there would just be, like, if you really look in the background, you'll just see, like, Unis or Honest just standing and staring and watching them. And then as the months went by, they started getting closer and closer to that one video where Mark was talking about, like, oh, I'd never, like, murder anybody. Like, he was talking about the
camp
video.
one.
Yeah. To where Ethan looked off to the right, and then, or, like, he was just, like, they were having their conversation, and then it panned off to the window where you'll just see Unis staring into them, like, watching. Beautifully done. But people are like, oh my god, Unis and Eve, oh, they're different people. Oh, the lore. He's not.
The lore. Aren't people like making lore about like Mark's new video, thinking, oh, what about if Mark was deleted?
Yeah, I sent you that
instead of
video.
Honest.
Okay,
you sent me that one. I was like, oh my god, it's done. Unis Honest is gone. They're not gonna bring him back.
Yeah, clues discovered / notable events. Nothing clue-wise so far has been discovered. However, when Mark was giving extensive advice on pancake flipping, the video displayed nearly transparent imagery of a funeral and a person appearing to come from old Victorian times. I remember that when Amy was talking about it, she said she needed to find a filler because it was the one that she edited. She wanted to find a filler for it because she thought it would be boring to just see that, so she just slowly turned it into that. It wasn't because of lore, it was just because she wanted to do something. Like, she was doing it for fun. You remember that? She literally talked about it on the live stream, saying, oh, I did that because of, like, she was, like, even saying, oh, my editing was really bad for that, whatever. As well as sand trickling down from the open hand. The funeral in the graveyard obviously resembled death, while the sand can depict the passage of time, and more specifically how time is running out, a common theme so far within this Honest. Yes, we understand this is the longest fandom being talked about, that's why we're rushing through it. Because it's dead. Every other fandom we can always discuss later on, but this is gone. This is done. Like, it's over. Once we finish talking about this, it's probably not going to get mentioned again. On April 1st, the countdown video that read, the April 1st video. The countdown for the Unis Honest video that read 401 days, and everyone got so excited. Oh, they added more days! And then the next video, they were just like, no.
It was like, come on, it was a joke.
Yeah,
you're not gonna actually put more days.
I know. There was a very dramatic war against Unis's and Honest's starting in the Unis Honest confessional booth. Remember that? Are you an Unis or an Honest? And then they turned, like, it was the day after they did their videos of Unis's can watch this, only Honest's can watch this. And then Ethan was like, the reason why Honest's won is because the Unis's wanted to see both videos because they actually care. And I was like, hey, I watched them both. In the How to Start a Fire video on August 27th, 2020, Unis walked past and stopped to look in the window while Ethan is rambling and when Mark was getting ready to kill Ethan. This is the chant. Please continue it in the reply section. Memento Mori, rest in peace. What about the original show that aired on ABC? We are here. Memento Mori, it's time to say goodbye. Memento Mori, goodbye, goodbye. Every video was amazing. They really said oops all bangers. We'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody. I was like one of the editors. I was one of the editors for Unis Honest. And I'm here to tell you, in 2021, we are going to do another project like Unis Honest. Daily uploads, they misspelled daily, for a year. But we won't delete it. Memento Mori, Unis Honest. Okay, explain to me how you were an editor for Unis Honest when you couldn't even spell daily correctly.
Daily.
And just no, and sure. And I guess your uncle works at Nintendo too. I don't know, sounds pretty sus. Sounds sus, my dude.
Sounds pretty sus.
Memento Mori, we were here. Oak tree is a discount. The proper word for oops. Get oops. What? That's they should be deleted in the end. Sites that they use. Ha ha. Ooh, Jesus. Ha ha. Unis Honest page got deleted. So much hate. What do you think? Ooh. Okay. There has been lore of, if I am recalling this correctly, and it could be very right that I'm not. People were saying that when Unis Honest got deleted, it was actually Mark and Ethan deleting Unis Honest, which is why their stuff has been completely different from before Unis Honest. Because they killed themselves, or like they died when it was over. It wasn't Unis or Honest. So because Mark and Ethan are gone, that's why their stuff is a lot more dark and focused on death. For example, Mark, who literally talked about death in his other video, and Ethan being more confident in cussing people out on Twitter. No, they're doing that because they're people. There's no reason for the thing. Or how they were saying, people were trying to even include Jacksepticeye and, what is it? The James Charles, there we go. They wanted to include them in the lore.
What?
Wow. I don't know why. I don't. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, wow. Each video has its own fandom page.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. the Barrel.
Wow.
It's so sad. Let's see what video it was when it was my birthday. Why not?
I remember mine. It's the video where we're honest one.
Hold on. Oh yeah. I'm looking for mine. Like, I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. I believe it was during the camp. Yeah, team building. Mine was a team building. Oh, that was beautiful. Cause like he was drinking the water, and then Mark kept trying to grab the water, and then he was like, "Oh, and he pours out the water bottle." Oh, that was a beautiful episode. Oh, so beautiful. Banger's getting deeper. We also have many things like the disclaimer song. I low-key almost sang it right now, but we can't because it's not ours. We can sing it afterwards, we're done. But yes, each video was just that. A video. There is no lore. There is nothing saying, hey, this is Unis Honest, and Unis Honest had all the lore. Like, I remember when people were saying that the way that they were speaking, the closer it got to the death, the more that the clock was gonna stop and then count back up to 1 year. Like, that, like, Mark and Ethan didn't even mention it. It was something a fan said once, and then everyone was like, "Oh my god, yes!" And then started getting mad when Mark and Ethan were saying that's not gonna happen. Like, what did they want them to say? Yeah, we're gonna continue the channel.
Whoa.
And the fandom people who were just posting, like, it wasn't even posting videos, it was just a video title, and then the description, and then the day. Like, that's it. It's not even a video. Well, I mean, there's a few of them that someone linked, because those are, like, its own pages. And then people are getting mad saying, delete these, delete these, delete these, delete these, delete these. They explicitly said in the stream that stills/text are okay to keep. Basically, screenshots and things that you were doing. People were trying to delete the wiki. Delete it all is what someone said. Someone go out there and archive other videos. I guarantee go against the worst and dump it all. Why are the dates in the format day, month, year? Because that's the creating formatting for most of the world. Sad to see, and it's honest. Blah blah blah. Oh, and the goodbye live stream. The thumbnail was honest first, and then Unis. Because it's the end of the year, I guess. And people are getting mad. My sister is writing an essay on Unis Honest. This is so awesome for her research. Thank you. What? They did 369 videos, 367 public, and 2 private. Do you know what the private ones were? One was the Omegle, not sure what the other one was. Which one contained the famous/illegal Dance of Italy? Do you remember that? It was in DIY Cheese, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The dance. Sorry.
I was like,
you got us up.
You're gonna die. Your kneecaps are gonna be gone.
At least I get to see Unis or Honest again. Oh, the Lord.
Oh, the Lord.
This defeats the whole purpose of the channel. They literally said it was okay for stuff like this to stay up. No, you're being dumb. If they're allowing compilations, I'm sure the titles, thumbnails, and descriptions are able to stay up. Stupid. And then people said even in the live stream, they sat down Honest to Unis, not Unis to Honest. So it was actually year 1. And then people tried turning that into lore. Oh, year 1, that means that they're going to do it again sometime in the future. In case you guys can't tell, we were active Unis Honest fans.
Yes.
Memento Mori, I guess.
Memento Mori.
Unis to Honest.
I'm still waiting for my shirt to come.
I couldn't order because I was broke at it. I don't know why I smell perfume now. Wait, it's not perfume. It's man cologne. Ew. It's really strong.
Man cologne?
What is that smell? Because it's strong enough that Is it my... No, it's not my chicharrones. Why would it be my chicharrones?
Your chicharrones smell like cologne.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was the point of sniffing it if they're just fried pork rinds? I know that the ones that had the most lore were the Hihu. What was it called? Mark conquers his fear of swimming at night, which was with the Gangoozler.
The Gangoozler.
The Gangoozler. The completely unedited video, because of, Then there was a cryptid at Olympics. Phantasmo, the one where they were hunting for ghosts at the haunted, not really haunted house. Then there was Edward Pumpkinhands that had one, and then there was the Bloodbath one. Then there was the Ethan kidnapping Mark, which had a lot of lore in it as well. The truth of Unis Honest was them making a joke at the lore. Remember that? That was fun.
Yeah.
Then the being brutally honest with each other, where they cry. Who's cutting onions in here?
Who's cutting onions?
As they're cutting onions. Everything is legal if you're dead. Oh, that was a good video. Called the lawyer so many times. The sleepover was another one. Felt bad when Eve was just laying down doing nothing.
Still can't get over how Mark eats Takis.
Oh God. I'm looking for other. We will churn thy butter, which was beautiful. We attempt to make unholy water. Mark knows what Ethan did. The video never makes sense. The grip was loose. Ethan thought that he can get away with it, but I see the truth. The grip was loose. No one will understand that unless they were there. We attempt to make holy water. Had another one. I'm just looking through. We accidentally made an SCP while Amy was away. I am looking for another one. Can plants feel pain was one, because they said that it was them embracing their dark side. I'm looking. Hunting Kihu, Mark's outdoor escape room, how to start a fire except don't, how to safely bury your friend, because they were saying the person they were talking about when they were singing Dig a Grave, that was bad, because they were saying, oh, they killed someone, that's with them admitting it. They didn't. Did you see that one?
Oh my God.
The person they were talking about, like Gary or whatever his name was, they said that Unis and Honest killed him, and that was them confessing to the murder.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was stupid. Too Many Pickles was another one where they said that it was Honest warning Unis of the future. Because it was, remember, he was sitting in the car saying, oh, if you see the things with the thing and the thing. I'm really looking. This is Goodbye. Anything where they were standing in front of their green screen was people thinking it was something. A serious conversation on the stars. They were getting close to death. They accepted it. Blah 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 blah. The beginning of the end. The human mop. They really tied mop stuff. Basically, any video that was any video that was just literally just them grabbing things and making content off of it. People were saying it was the lore. Matt Pat. I'm not even sure if the Matt Pat video is still up. I'm gonna look. Because if it is, it's wrong. I mean, technically it's a fan-made video, but Matt Pat got canceled. Wait, what? Why is Matt Pat canceled? Matt Pat is officially canceled. For context, Matt Pat has been a big user that included gender. Oh, because of his transphobic jokes. I remember those. And then people were making let's not cancel. Quackity got canceled on Twitter. I don't even know how anymore. Oh, because he was speaking in Spanish. They were saying
wow.
Yeah, they canceled him because they said that it wasn't racially correct for him to speak Spanish.
What?
Yeah. Everyone's trying to cancel everyone.
Basically, it's so dumb. Cancel culture is dumb. Try to cancel someone.
Oh yeah, it's still up. And then there was Matthias, which also had one. Then there was it was stupid. Game Theory, the hidden code of Unis Honest, Markiplier and gameplays. And then there was Matthias, responding to Unis Honest. He's the dude that did the piercings, I believe, or the tattoos.
Oh.
Remember the guy that got really aggressive towards them, saying that they didn't know how to do it? Why did they even act like they knew how to do it? They don't care. And then there was PewDiePie reacting to the belly dance. What Markiplier is like in real life when not recording games. F off, kid. It's stupid. What is Mark hiding? The hidden code of Unis Honest. Wait, what? What the heck?
What?
What the heck? No.
What happened?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They couldn't. They couldn't have. They wouldn't have. They shouldn't have. They didn't. But they did. They uploaded a channel. They uploaded Unis Honest. As in, made the entire channel Unis Honest again. Because it got deleted.
Like on YouTube?
Yeah, because the channel got deleted, so the thing is still there. Like, the name, it's available now.
Oh.
So, people recreated Unis Honest, and they're claiming to be Unis Honest. So that's going to get taken down. But yeah, the lore isn't there. If you guys really want to go listen to the lore better than we can describe, because we just hate the lore, because it's not...
It's non-existent.
In fact, there have been multiple occasions where Mark and Ethan made jokes saying the lore, when there was no lore. So,
I think I found the thing you were talking about.
Yeah. So, on that terrible note, we are going to be gone. We're going to be leaving because we are over an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, we've just about run out of time for this week's podcast episode. We will be discussing the rest of them next week. If you want us to rediscuss anything that we discussed this week, we didn't really get into detail with, we gladly will. We will prepare some more things. We won't be like what we did with Losing Honest and talk about it for like 40 minutes. So, do you have anything you'd like to add?
I hope you enjoyed us ranting about these fandoms.
I think this one was a lot more calm because we knew what was gonna come up. Like it would, like we weren't that mad about Unis Honest. We were more just reminiscent of our memories. Which I think after we're done recording this, you and I are gonna talk about it a lot, aren't we?
Probably.
So that's it from me, from Alex, from.
Hope you enjoyed.
From all of us here at JUI.
Our anonymous.
Our anonymous listener. That's it from us. We would like to say goodbye, thank you, and we wish you luck in the next one. See you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.